Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. What's today? Number 6, Friday the 6th. Happy January 6th. It is Friday, January 6th, and it's time for coffee and vinyl. And I'm Adam with RecordKrate. Hope everyone's doing really well today. I'm excited to be here and hopefully hang out with some people and talk and cool things like that. I have a bunch of records right here to show. And we're going to make it happen. You may remember a few months back I had a Third Man Vault by Carole King. Was it Carole King or Carly Simon? Anyway, I had one of those, and what happened is I had a customer who likes Third Man. I like Third Man, and when they get their vaults in, if there's something they're not interested in, they just bring it over to me. So they brought that over. I want to say it was Carole King. Hey, Lisa C, how are you? Cheers, happy Friday. And Nico's running around. I just got in here and I gave her some treats, and she is having a blast this morning. She goes over there to the door, then she comes over here where I am, and she's like, "Rah!" So anyway, Lisa, I saw a really cool video on YouTube yesterday about a person who was talking about the, I don't know, like very cool turntables that are fairly common to find, and the Thorns 160 was one of those. Yeah, I want to share that with you, Lisa. Hey, good morning, Glenn. Cheers. Happy good morning to you. Hope you're doing well. Good morning, Chris. Coffee, no cream, please. No cream for Chris it is. There we go. We will not have any cream for Chris. And so if TC was here, he could help me remember who that particular person was. So anyway, I recently got this in, folks. It's the Third Man Record Vault 39, if I'm not mistaken. And this is the band Sleep, recorded live at Third Man Records. And yeah, I really like the fact that this has a box. The slipcase is a box, and it's really neat. And Jack White, really cool cat. I've met Jack, and then I do things with Third Man Records, and I was so fortunate to get certain things from Third Man just because of that relationship. But and I hope I will continue to have things like that happen. But it was really neat. But I saw recently that Jack had purchased it was like a bread truck that was a bread truck that was like a recording studio. So his goal is to restore that. And you guys probably heard me talk about I went to this estate, and his father had died, and I ended up getting a Thorns 124. So my buddy came over on Saturday, and we worked on that thing like crazy. And folks, I am so close to having my Thorns set up where I can use that as my main turntable. So there we go. We'll see what's happening there. But anyway, Sleep. People love Sleep, and some people like the band Sleep. So there we go. I see this record a lot. Chris, you've probably seen this a lot too. But it is so hard to find these in beautiful condition. And I ended up finding one that's in beautiful condition, and I think it has. I thought it had, but anyway, it is a promotional piece. So that was kind of neat. So that was neat to have. Neat to find. Yeah. What else have I got here to show? We have a local band, regional band called Mother's Finest. They are more soulful funk rock, with a very really, I'm surprised, Chris, that you haven't seen that in a while. So anyway, yeah, despite that Elizabeth put her name on it so that when she went to Rebecca's birthday party, she would come back with it. It's right up above. There we go. So when she went to Rebecca's birthday party, she came back with it. But yeah. So if you get a chance, folks, Mother's Finest, beautiful, powerful voice. The female, oh gosh, Joyce, yes, Joyce. Wonderful, 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 wonderful music. I enjoy, and of course, growing up, I heard them on the radio, which was kind of cool. Yeah. So I'm one of the people, and stuff. This is stuff that I'm putting out, folks. It'll go out for tomorrow. I'm still closed for today. Um, you probably heard me Monday night. I wasn't sounding very well, and I I think I overworked myself in December, in November, in October, in September. Anyway, I think for the last 2 years I've been overworking it, folks. So I just decided to take the week off, and so had to come in to take care of the baby girl anyway. So I'll be open tomorrow in Raleigh. That is. Cheers. And so this is going out tomorrow, but it's the Firm. I like the Firm. It's got Paul Rogers from Bad Company, and it's got Jimmy Page from Led Zeppelin. Very cool. Hey, good morning. Good morning, Dan. Good to see you. Cheers. You sound better than Monday. Thank you so much, Chris. I appreciate that. And yeah, I feel better than Monday, that's for sure. And yesterday was so pretty. It was almost like a spring day. I was outside in the morning and I was like, whoa, this feels wonderful. I love the Firm. Heard them on the radio growing up. And I just like them. I really do. All the King Horses might be my favorite song from the Firm. But if you haven't had a chance to check out the Firm, they're rock and roll. They are AOR. Yeah. Sister Rosetta Tharpe played some rock and roll. Let me tell you, she played an electric guitar, and this is on Spinorama, which is not her original label, but it's hard to find her stuff. But we'll take them when we can. Hey, Time Fragment, how are you? Good to see you this morning. Good to see you this morning. Oh, Dan, I was going to ask you if the snow had gone away where you are. Let's see, what else am I working on? So many different sounds from George Benson, and this was during his CTI days. And Kenny Barrett's on here as well as Ron Carter and Steve Gadd, and Phil Upchurch. So yeah, so many different sounds with George. My favorite George is like The Other Side of Abbey Road, and when he was just doing some guitar related. When he went into Masquerade in the 80s, that wasn't for me, but he probably made a lot of more money that Lost in a Masquerade. So good for him. Drinking my stuff you put in here that's like it's called Emergency. When you're feeling a little down, you take as much vitamins and stuff as you possibly can. Yeah. May West, WC Phil's. It's on Harmony, which is a budget label for Columbia. Azalea, sweet darling. She had a wonderful voice. Wonderful voice. Wonderful voice. What else am I working on? What else am I working on? Got a bunch of Genesis in recently, and I got one in. I was like, I've never seen this Genesis record, and it was King Crimson record. But this is Foxtrot. We need Calvin here and Art here to tell us how good this is. I know it's good. I enjoy listening to it myself, but I like the excitement that Art and Calvin has with Genesis. I really do. But Peter Gabriel's still here. I like Peter. I like Genesis. Yeah. So anyway, you guys got big plans for the weekend? Anybody going out crate digging, making it happen, or anything like that? Here's a Santana record, and I really, really like the cover. It's a gatefold. Yeah. Greg Raleigh is still here. Greg Raleigh was also a member of Journey. I like that period of Journey where Greg Raleigh was there. And I like the period of Journey where Greg Raleigh sang. Nothing against Steve. I mean, they were in there together at the same time. But yeah, Greg Raleigh, Neil Sean. I love Journey like that. That's for sure. Santana, good spin. Let's see what else is happening. Oh, speaking of George Benson. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that a bunch, Dan. Speaking of George Benson, George Benson and like Wes Montgomery, A Day in the Life. That would be one concert I would like to see, from this time period and from the other side of Abbey Road. Wes Montgomery and George Benson headlining together and performing. But good stuff, folks. Produced by Creed Taylor. Good stuff. Hey, good morning, Kurt. How are you? Good to see you this morning. Cheers. Just showing us some cool stuff. Talking about things that's going out for tomorrow at the Raleigh location. Yeah. Oh, here's some jazz. Lots of jazz keyboard players. That would be an awesome concert to see. That's my idea of heaven, is traveling around and seeing cool concerts. And having you walk into this venue and bam, you can even attend a recreation of not a recreation, but actually step in a room and you're at Woodstock. Step in another room and you're watching the Cure playing an ancient theater where they're recording a concert, things like that. Jazz keyboards. Jimmy McGriff. Oh my gosh, I love me some Jimmy McGriff. Jimmy McGriff didn't get as popular as Jimmy Smith, but he sure is good. This is on the Sue label. We know the Sue label from lots of pop R&B singles from the late 50s into the 60s. Yeah, so there we go. Yeah. Absolutely. Here's I've had this before, folks. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Yeah, check out Jimmy McGriff. Jimmy McGriff. He's real cool. I've had this before, but this is the first time I've got it where it's pre-loved and open, but it's low tom. And I could have listened to them on YouTube, but I never did. But actually get a chance to spin this. So be sure to spin this today or tomorrow. Yeah. Nico, come say hi. Nico, say hi. She's not going to say hi. Yeah. Two records. Disney favorites. Children's records are always a good sell for me. The main reason is because they're not as easy to find around here. And camera, please. Thank you. And they're hard to find in nice condition. This one's got a booklet, and the book is intact. It's still stapled to the jacket. But 50 happy years of Disney favorites. Yeah. Who's afraid of a bad wolf? Who's afraid of the bad wolf? And that's done by Three Little Pigs. Yeah, so there we go. Yeah. Happy Friday, everybody. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me. I appreciate it a bunch. I've gotten away from doing coffee and vinyl mainly because of time. But I tell you, definitely after this crazy head stuff that's happening with me, I'm definitely going to slow down a bit. I don't need to work 8 days a week, 12 to 14 hours a day. I need to slow down. And so, coffee and vinyl. See if I can make it happen every Friday morning. Dean Martin. Everybody loves some Dean Martin. Dean does sell for me. It doesn't bring a lot of money, but it does sell for me. People like to pop on some Dean Martin, kick back and have a cocktail in the evening, or crank on some Dean Martin for dinner, and that's totally cool. Thelma Houston, she is ready to roll, folks. It even says it right there, ready to roll. And she's going to roll with her roller skates. That is so cool. I love her. Outfit. I don't want to say uniform, but I love her outfit. And I got a feeling this is probably released in 76, 78. Thelma Houston. I think she's known for I Never Knew Love Like This Before. Oh. I think that's what she's most known for. Got a feeling that's disco roller music. Yeah. What else have I got in here? This is going out. It's a fairly new pressing. Grateful Dead. San Francisco. It's got a Morning Dew on it. It's stereo, but I think it's their self-titled. 1967. Was this their first record? Holy smoke, I should know more about this. Recreating that old label. I shouldn't use the word old. Anyway, recreating that label of days gone by. Yeah. First time I ever saw this record, it didn't have the hey, good morning, TC. It didn't have the textured cover embossed. And then the first time I got this record and it had the cover like this, I was like, holy smoke, that is so cool. I grew up on a farm and it wasn't stylish, but we had lots of equipment that had a floor like this, and it helped from sliding. I always thought it was it encouraged sliding, but anyway, from your foot slipping. Okay. TC, I hope you're doing well. Did you get snow recently? I can't remember. But good morning, TC. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Speaking of morning, this record's always fun. Thick as a brick. You may have seen this. Just in case, I'm going to show it anyway. You open it, the gatefold, and this little part folds down. Oh, you're expecting snow today? I am so sorry, TC. Come on down. Come on down. Come on down to North Carolina. And then you take this part and it folds down some more. And then you have a newspaper to read and a crossword puzzle. You know, I should photocopy this crossword puzzle. I love crosswords. Yeah. Anyway, it's a newspaper, so it's really cool. Dan says we're oh no. Had ice and rain last night. Oh man. I'm so sorry to hear that. Snow on top of ice and rain. Snow on top of icy roads. Watch out. Watch out. That's not cool at all. Anyway, thick as a brick. I'm sure some people have read this. I'm sure some people have read this newspaper. I wonder if there's an online, but I enjoy doing the puzzle every morning. It actually goes live at 10 p.m. the night before, so that's usually when I'm doing it. Cuddling, got the new record from them. Northeast Ohio, off Lake Erie. And there we go. Love that drawing. So this is the Indie Deluxe, Indie version, ruby color, vinyl 1500. It's the live record 2-disc. Yeah. There we go. After that warm weather too, absolutely, Lisa. I feel bad for the people in California. They're getting, what's it called? I forgot what it's called, but it's almost like a hurricane. But anyway, mild and wild. Bill Davis. Wow, Bill Davis. This is Preston UK Tween, 1962. Yeah, it was warm for a few days. It's the same thing here, handicap. I mean, Dan, we get this crazy. Our weather changes like crazy. We'll get, I don't know, high of 50s for 7 days, then high of 60s, then high of 30. And it just goes like that. It's crazy. If you don't like the weather, just wait a few days. We used to say that in the summertime. If you don't like the weather, just wait a few hours. It'll change. But I'll tell you one thing. I take advantage of those warm days, that's for sure. This is John Prine's most current record. It's his last record. Got another copy of this, and always a popular one. And I have, I have the one where he's against the hay. Right over there. Oh, I'm familiar. I lived in Upwell Peninsula. Oh, my stars, Lisa. I am so sorry. Wow. Wow. I guess Lisa's in Florida. I guess you're staying. Absolutely. Absolutely. Wow. Um I get these into the 90s, 2000s, we had a lot of hip hop, a lot of dance music, suppressed on vinyl, and electronic music, dance music. I don't get it in very often. Some people come in looking for it, but um, it's a genre I'm not very familiar with. You sit up there. We say that up here too. We actually got out yesterday and made a video of Squire Castle to be posted in the future. Wanted to take advantage of the bad weather, of the weather before it turned bad. What is Squire Castle? Is it an actual castle? Uh, is it a restaurant? um, Another jazz guy. This is on United Artists. Benny Carter, wonderful player, wonderful player. Yeah, the Benny Carter Quartet. I need to take a listen to that. High fidelity. Let's see. Oh, it's 904. Cosmos Factory, popular record. I tell you one thing, folks. It's not as easy for me to get CCR. When I do, it sells pretty fast. And when I don't have it, you got your CCR? You got ingredients? And so there we go. I really want to open this up and listen to it, folks. But thank God for YouTube. Sunshine Kitty. Island Records. Sweet Talk My Heart. It's a castle that one of the first owners of Standard Oil made as a gatekeeper's house. Oh, that sounds cool. I look forward to that video. Dan, I really do. What else has been happening, folks? Not much. Listening to a lot of music. Resting. I was on last Monday night with a cell. I probably will do a Saturday night cell. Um, let's see, what's his name? Robert in Wake Forest, who's going to keep shop. He's going to crate keep on Sunday. So I'll be. Oh, and then Sunday, folks, I got to come and we'll go live. Might do a cell. Going to go live Sunday night, and I'm going to do the big bowl giveaway. Now, what usually happens, folks, is that on Sunday nights, I would cut a piece of paper, put your name on it, put it in a bowl, and somebody would win. There's also times that I don't have paper, and I'll say, okay, write it down on a Post-it note. But when I put your name on the piece of paper, after the drawing, I'll put it in the big bowl right there. And I didn't do as many, but I will do the giveaway for that. Yeah, so there we go. Well, I do appreciate everybody for coming to hang out with me. I'm glad the fact that I did 2 in a row. Let's see if we can make it through the whole year, and cool things like that. But I do appreciate everybody coming to hang out with me. I hope you have a fabulous day. And maybe next week or the week after, I can start getting into having some guests again. TC, I think you're due for being a guest. Basically, just come on, show some records, talk about records, and cool things like that. Yeah. Dan, I hope you have a fabulous day. Thank you, Lisa. And Dan, I hope the weather's calm. Lisa, everybody, have a wonderful day. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate it a bunch. Cheers.